And so I had a partner in college, but I always had a dream from the time I was very young to marry a woman and to have a family. And so I was very conflicted internally. It was my passion to have a family, a wife. And so I kept looking for help. And I went to some therapists and they said, "You're born this way, just accept it." And I believed in God so much. And so I repressed those feelings and eventually got married. And then it got worse. And so I had to go back to therapy, and finally I got the right help. It took many years to work this out, to figure out where these desires came from, and then to resolve each one of them. And finally I became free. And today I'm living my dream. I'm married to my beautiful wife, Jae-suk. She's from Korea. And we have 3 amazing children. I wrote my first book for them, and it goes into the 10 potential causes of homosexual feelings in men and women, and then 4 stages of healing. So they go from the beginning, being attracted to the same gender, and then they work through these stages. Not easy, and it takes time, but it's like a map. This is a road map. And then final stage 4, they develop opposite sex attractions. And then if they want, they can date, mate, and marry and have a family. And in like every other chapter are stories of former clients, how they were attracted to the same gender, worked through those issues, found the causes, resolved it, and many of them now are married with children. So it works. And I had a class for parents for many years, teaching them skills, how to love their children, not to change them, but to help their children fulfill their true gender identity. And after many years then, I wrote this book. In English, it's Gay Children, Straight Parents, A Plan for Family Healing. And it's 12 principles, how parents or relatives or friends or even the entire religious community can understand how to love these men and women. And when we love them properly, they will revert to their innate heterosexual identity. And it's not done through force, it's done through love. And in this book also, there are many stories from parents who use these principles and their kids were like gay, lesbian identified, and they came out of homosexuality. And many of them now are married with children, heterosexually. So this program works also for families and friends and the entire religious or spiritual community. And so I studied this phenomena. What's behind the homosexual movement? So I wrote a book about that. In English, it's called Straight Talk about homosexuality, and I guess it's called Open Talk in Croatian. And I go into a brief history of the gay movement. Like, where did it come from? Why are they doing it? What's their motivation? That's very important to understand. And then I go into the basic causes. What's really behind homosexuality? What does the scientific research really say? And it says people are not essentially born this way. The American Psychological Association in 2008 stated, although there's been much research on the genetic, biologic, hormonal, cultural, other influences, no findings have emerged that permit scientists to declare that people are essentially born this way. So they admitted it, but publicly it spread by homosexual activists, innate, immutable, born this way and cannot change. But scientifically, that's not valid. Psychologically, we know it's not true. I changed, and so have thousands of men and women around the world.